Where did Maya come from? Where did Shakti, Adi Shakti, where did Adi Shakti come from? Shiva. Huh? Maya came from Hari, Bhagwan Vishnu. So what we consider Maya and Hari is basically one thing. Shakti and Shiva is one thing. They're not two different things. They appear different.
Pranam Gurudev. This question is being asked by a sadhak from Mumbai, and the sadhak is asking, Gurudev, I started on the path of sadhana last year. It's fulfilling. It feels like it's my life's longing. However, what has happened as a byproduct is that my interest in my career, family, and relationship has decreased. I understand money is needed to pay bills and relationships are part of life, but they won't lead me to ultimate bliss. How do I handle this inner dilemma? Please guide.
I think the first two questions we deliberated on, they kind of give you a glimpse on this question's answer. First of all, it's a good dilemma. Many times I say that conflict is not a good thing. We all want to move out of the conflict. But this particular dilemma, when you're progressing on the path of sadhana, when other things that you thought your life is all about, which is family, career, money, paying bills, and all of that, you are now realizing that, wow, that may not be the real thing. Sadhana, going towards the path of love and truth, may be the real thing. Yeah, so there's a dilemma. Because at this stage, this world of spiritual sadhana and this world of your kartavya, your dharma, towards your family, towards your own physical self, towards your office, your job, you think they are two different things. You think you're standing in the middle. One path is pulling you towards this, which we call the world of matter, Maya. The other path is pulling you towards the divine, sadhana, dhyana. Yeah, we think these are two different parts. That's where the dilemma is. Point number one, I'm saying it's a good dilemma. You're blessed, you're lucky that sadhana is progressing and you're able to experience this dilemma. Because for most of the humanity, only this is real. Yeah, the world of matter, the job, the career, money, aspirations, uh, uh, acquiring of things, attachments, they think that's life is all about. Good, you started seeing something else also, and this dilemma is rising. Very good. Very good. I feel this dilemma everybody should go through. Only then you will be able to see what is truth and what is not truth, what is permanent and what is impermanence. Unless you're able to decipher between permanence and impermanence, you'll not be able to come to a bhav of samata. Samata is equanimity. Yeah. So that's point number one. It's a good dilemma. Don't run away from this. Point number two. You see this Maya, which we call, I just use the word Maya, the world of matter. Where did this Maya come from? Is this an independent entity? Look at your own Shastra, the scriptures. Where did Maya come from? Where did Shakti, Adi Shakti, where did Adi Shakti come from? Shiva. Huh? Maya came from Hari, Bhagwan Vishnu. So what we consider Maya and Hari is basically one thing. Shakti and Shiva is one thing. They're not two different things. They appear different. The world of sadhana and the world of job, business, family, money, they're not two different things. They're one thing. Yeah? You will realize it at some point. But right now, I'm sowing the seed, at least in your mind, saying that they are one thing. As you progress in your sadhana, you will realize this, and then this dilemma will cease. Yeah? Now, What is the way? Is there a practical way? Is there a practical way to bridge this gap, to remove this dilemma and walk on one middle straight path, which leads you towards truth, divine, whatever you want to call it, the spiritual path? Spiritual path is always in the center. Buddha called it the middle way, Madhya Marga. It's a central path. Yeah. Now, what do I do in the current situation? When I have a family, I have a job, money, bills to pay, what do I do? Krishna gave a beautiful synthesis of this. We call it Karma Yoga. I just explained that earlier. But listen to that again. Can you not work in your job, in your family, in your career, offering whatever you're doing to the divine? In the morning, I pick up my pen, my paper to write. You know, in the olden times when we were writing anything, we would first write divine's name on the diary, on our kitab. Why are we writing the name of the divine? The first thing on the letter, the first letter that we're writing on the page. We're saying, I start your work now. I hear a prayer in a school nearby. I'll say that in Hindi. It says, सुबह सवेरे लेकर तेरा नाम प्रभु, करते हैं हम शुरू आज का काम प्रभु. So he's saying, in the morning now I start my day with taking your name. I start my day by taking your name, and I dedicate this day to you. Can you not do that? You go to your office, you go to your business, you initiate your day, and you offer it to the divine, saying that it's your work. Thanks for choosing me to do this. It's the family you have given me. It's my dear beloved family. It's my dharma to take care of them. It's my dharma to provide for them with your blessing, with your grace. You are enabling me to do this role of yours. In them also I'm serving you, O divine. In the rupa of my wife, my son, my brother, my sister, I'm serving you. Right? कण कण में भगवान है. तो आपकी फैमिली में नहीं है क्या? आपके रिश्तेदारों में नहीं है क्या? आपके क्लाइंट्स में नहीं है क्या? आपके बॉस में नहीं है क्या? आपके कलीग्स में नहीं है? आपके सबॉर्डिनेट्स में नहीं है क्या? कण कण में है. If it's in every particle, it's in every being also. Offer your work to the same divine. Take care of your family as if, imagine Shiva has given you your family. Imagine, just imagine that one night you're sleeping and in your vision, in your dream, Shiva comes or Krishna comes, whichever divine you feel connected with, whichever form of the divine. So Shiva comes and gives you these 5 people of your family, saying that, my son, I'm giving you my 5 beloveds. And with each of my 5 beloveds, you have a certain relation. Father, mother, son, daughter, wife, husband. Just take care of them. And when you take care of them, you're doing my seva. You're doing your sadhana. You are coming closer to me. How will you treat your family now? How will you treat your boss, your business, your job now? Can you not practice this? Can you at least try to practice this? I'm just opening Karma Yoga for you. How and why we get caught is basically the root, the jada of this is karata bhav, main bhav. I am doing this. It is my family. I have just 24 hours. Should I take care of my job, my business, my family, or should I do my dhyana? I have to do my dhyana. I have to take care of my family. It is my responsibility, minus. Do you understand the problem? That's where the core issue is. We call it the karata bhav, the doership. That's where the whole problem is. Every day, if you meditate 10 hours every day, but with this doership, I am meditating, I am doing. See, Ravana was a great Pandit, great scholar, great meditator, great Bhakta of Shiva. What went wrong? What went wrong, I'm asking, in Ravan? The doership. I am this great Pandit. I am this great meditator. I am this great Shiva Upasak. That went wrong. 24 every day, 24 hours of sadhana also is of no use if the sense of doership remains. And the pravritti or the sadhana is also a very interesting thing. When you start to walk the path of sadhana, divine plays with you. In the beginning, this is some deep sutras I'm sharing with you. In the beginning of this divine play of your sadhana, God will give you quick success. Fatafat. Achhe anubhav. Good insights, good realizations. Very quickly it will come to you. And so, wow, something beautiful is happening. No, that was just a bait to get you. The real work has not yet started. Because that sadhana you initiated with doership, God wants you to come closer. So He helps you. But then, when the real work starts, He is watching your doership. Till the time this doership remains, sorry, now the progress will be blocked. Like a small child, what do you do with the small child? You give him some chocolate to come, walk to me, right? You do that. And then you increase the difficulty level so that this child is able to walk, run faster. You keep increasing the difficulty, right? That's what sadhana or divine does to you. Yeah. So right now, sadhana has initiated. It is flowering beautiful. And God, give the credit to Shiva, not to your own self. Give the credit to your family, not to your own self. Give the credit to your job, your business, not to your own self. Somewhere they are playing a role for you to do this sadhana. And if you have to catch hold of an enemy, that enemy is your doership. And every day, every moment, while you're doing your job, please have the attitude of serving. While you're trying to have something for you, please have the attitude of tyaga. I'm giving you two attitudes only. Attitude of serving in whatever you're doing, and attitude of tyaga, of whenever you get credit for that. Or whenever you're trying to satiate your five senses. Just bring in an attitude of tyaga. That is all. Two attitudes. With these two attitudes of service and tyag, seva and tyag, service and renunciation, the doership will start to dissolve itself. So now in life, in sadhana, your focus should be first catching off this doership, realizing you're operating from there, and trying to dissolve this by seva and tyag. And how do you do that? Is deeply entrenching yourself into the bhav of karma yoga. Yeah. With that, if you're able to plug this, you see the real flowering will start to happen. You see these two apparently opposite looking worlds, the world of sadhana and the world of samsara, they will start to merge together. You will start to find out what the middle path, Madhya Marg, is all about. And that's where the real bliss comes. Yeah. With that, I hope it helps you to navigate this beautiful journey. Just make sure you enjoy this journey. Yeah. Don't be too serious on this journey. We're moving closer towards divine. When you go to meet your beloved, what attitude should you carry? A serious attitude or a very joyful, loving attitude? With that attitude, please walk the path and just see on the other side your beloved is really waiting for you. Yeah. And that other side is not there. That other side is here right now. Someday we'll talk about that again. With that, I hope it helps you to follow the path, be on the journey, and be in the Madhya Marga. Thank you very much. It's been always a pleasure to spend some of these moments with all of you. As a great, not dear friend, I've never met him, but I still consider him a dear friend, called Ramadasi. the bhakta of the disciple of Neem Karoli Baba. He used to say a very beautiful thing. We are walking each other home. He's written a book also with the same title, Walking Each Other Home. So we're just holding each other's hand and walking each other home. Om Tat Sat. Om Tat Sat. Om Tat Sat.